All right, welcome back, Taco 101 food science students. We are focusing on proteins now. Previously, we've learned about carbohydrates and fats, and now we're focusing on our proteins. Proteins are an energy-yielding macronutrient composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Nitrogen is not present in the molecular structures of carbohydrates or fats. Amino acids are considered to be the building blocks that form thousands of types of proteins, and you'll hear me refer to amino acids quite often as we move through this section. Your cells use amino acids from food to build new proteins within your cells, therefore helping you gain mass and be strong. The functions of our proteins, first, like I said, they build and maintain the structure of different body parts. They make up about 20% of your body. About 3% of proteins are lost daily, so those proteins must be replaced. They also form important compounds like enzymes, hormones, and antibodies to help defend against all those nasty diseases. Some more functions of proteins include regulating mineral and fluid balance within the body. They help carry sodium and potassium throughout the body. They also control the flow of water to maintain a balance of fluid intake inside and outside of the different cells in your body. Proteins also maintain an acid-base balance by acting as a chemical buffer against excess acid or base in a fluid. Remember, we don't want our bodies to be too acidic or too basic on a cellular level, so these proteins help serve as a buffer in those reactions that are occurring in our bodies and in our blood. More functions, proteins also carry vital substances. They can be used as an energy source in the absence of carbohydrates and fats. Remember, carbohydrates are quick energy sources. Fats are a little bit more prolonged because it takes longer to digest those than they do fats. This means, however, that protein cannot be used for other purposes such as building cells. So when we don't have carbohydrates or fats, when we eat a lot of protein, we aren't going to be gaining or building cells. Instead, we're going to be using that protein because there's an absence of carbohydrates and fats to help give us the energy we need to survive. Your body digests and absorbs the food protein you eat so that it can make body protein. The basic steps of this include the stomach acid first breaks down the protein to make it more accessible to enzymes. And we'll talk a lot about enzymes here in our next unit on biotechnology. Enzymes break down protein into smaller strands of amino acids. Within our small intestine, the intestinal walls of that small intestine finish splitting the amino acid strands, and those strands are then released into the bloodstream and carried to cells to assemble the body protein. So basically, we eat it, enzymes help break down the protein, it gets absorbed into our intestines, and then it's released out into the body, kind of like that. An enzyme, in case you don't know, is any type of protein-based substance that helps catalyze or start or speed up a chemical reaction in our body. Your body does not store protein, so you need protein every single day. However, most people, myself included, in the United States consume way too much protein, but the amount of protein you need depends on many factors such as your age, your gender, your body size, and your current state of health. So, I want you to take a guess who needs more protein between these two columns. So, male versus female, teenager versus 90-year-old. Not sick or ill versus sick or ill, athlete versus non-athlete. Indicate your thoughts in your cheat sheet. And then when you have done that, why don't you come over here again and hit play and we'll go over the answers. All right. So if you circled these ones, you'd be correct. So males need more protein than females. Teenagers need more protein than 90-year-olds. Not sick or sick. If you are sick or ill, you generally need more protein. And common myth, athletes versus non-athletes, your athleticism and athletic ability does not necessarily influence the amount of protein that your body needs to stay healthy. So that was a trick question. Both of those could be circled. Okay. So generally, just based off of the body composition of these individuals, male and teenager and someone who is sick are generally going to need more protein to help stay strong and grow. Males generally need 52 grams per day between the ages of 14 and 18, so that's most of you in this class. Females generally need 46 grams per day, and your protein intake should be about 10 to 30% of your daily category or daily calories. There's two different ways we can classify proteins, plant or animal. Plant-based proteins are grains, nuts, and seeds, and some legumes. Animal, on the other hand, those sources include beef, pork, poultry, fish, eggs, milk, yogurt, cheese, and these can be an excellent source of protein, but higher in fats and lower in fiber content. And these are examples of complete proteins. Okay, why don't you hit pause here and read up on this, and see you next time.